Johnny, just something a little bit different tonight. George the Lion Longinidis taking on the Thai champion Anont Donpradith in a kickboxing fight under K1 rules. This should be an interesting fight, this one, John. Seeing the Longinidis name in the ring yet again. George has got an impressive record.
And here comes Stan the Man making his way towards the ring, the absolute legend of kickboxing.
The 16th anniversary, as Peter Lewis said, of his great win over Dennis Alexio, Stan the Man, Longinidis. 16 years have flown.
George entering the ring with an entourage fit for a king. Could have said Chopper Reed in his corner as well. I'm sure he'll be staring down the Thai over on the other side.
Mark Chopper Reed stepping in to assist in the red corner.
As our ring announcer Howard Lee mentioned, it's the anniversary of when Stan the Man fought Dennis Alexio.
That infamous fight where Dennis said he broke his leg on the, I don't even canvas, but we know it was a massive leg kick there from Stan.
Well, we were sitting there ringside, Johnny, and we know the power that was in Stan the Man's leg kicks, and it's the kick that did the damage. Dennis Alexio can dispute it as much as he likes.
5 rounds of K1 kickboxing. In Lisbon, the blue corner, 24 years of age, all the way from Bangkok, Thailand. He was a professional Muay Thai record. This is his record. 42 bouts, 31 wins, combining boxing, kickboxing. He is the current #1 ranked cruiserweight in Thailand, standing at 5 of the old measurements, 176 centimetres, weighing already 93 kilograms. Mr. Tassanui in the corner, will you welcome the bone crusher, Donpradith. Donpradith, blue corner. And across the ring from Blackburn, Victoria, training out of Definition Fitness Centre in East Doncaster. He brings the centre ring a perfect and unblemished record, 11 bouts, 11 wins, 7 by way of knockout. He is the current WOKA Commonwealth Heavyweight Champion and the K1 Osaka Super Fight winner. He weighed in an explosive 99 kilograms even. He displays the fight shots of the legendary Stan the Man, his brother. Tonight celebrating the 16th anniversary, the day, the night he destroyed the Terminator, Dennis Alexio. Ladies and gentlemen, proudly sponsored by Big Nick Loveridge and Vasily Theodoros. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Australia's greatest ever kickboxing surname. This is the Iron Lion, George Longinidis.
There we go, Johnny. A great following there for George the Iron Lion Longinidis taking on Anont Donpradith.
Managed by Peter Maniatis, referee's instructions.
Okay, boys. The K1 rule, yeah?
And on the Raj leaving centre ring.
On the leg? You understand all that? You know, understand the K1 rules? Okay? Good luck to you both, okay?
Referee Chris Anderson tried to explain the K1 rules to the Thai. I'm not sure he really understood, but I think he was saying that you can't hold the leg. But the Thais, as we know, John, and as Howard was saying, Anont Donpradith has had 42 fights, mainly under Muay Thai fights and a few boxing fights, so he'll be used to grabbing the legs. I'll be interested to see if he does grab the leg of George as he's kicking, but this is under K1 rules, so very brief clinch, one knee, and then they've got to separate again. No elbows, obviously.
Round 1.
But George the Iron Lion coming with an undefeated record of 11 fights, including a super fight win over there at K1 in Osaka a few years back.
As George opens up the first round with a nice high roundhouse kick to the head of Anont.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of power behind it, just finding his range and just showing his flexibility to Anont. The Thai weighing in at 93 kilos and George weighing in touch under 100 at 99.
And I'd say a good 70 of that of those kilograms are in George the Iron Lion's upper body, John. He's just got an absolutely amazing physique. It's quite scary to look at, actually. I think the Thai must be thinking, have a look at this guy. What have I got myself into?
Yeah, they're very well put together. And a fair bit of Sakyant tattoo on the back of the Thai there. One thing you know with the Thais though, John, they're ferocious with their leg kicks, and it's what they're used to. You hear the old stories of them training in kicking banana trees and all that sort of stuff, mate, but just the amount of work they do in the ring and in fighting, they're very strong with their legs, so it'll be a testament to George to see how he stands up to the Thai strength.
I'm impressed by the technique by Anont there, jumping roundhouse kick very early on here in the first stanza. George once again just flicking up the roundhouse kicks.
One thing the Thai won't be used to, John, this is scheduled for 10 rounds, I think it was, and the Thais wouldn't be used to that. They're used to normally 5 rounds, 3-minute duration, so but both boys just taking it easy, feeling each other out. Good slapping round kick there from George. Caught Anont on the inside leg.
Not retaliating with a nice thigh kick of his own.
Good check there.
Round 1.
Pretty much a kicking contest there in the first round, Johnny.
Yeah,
Hardly a punch thrown by either fighter.
No leather traded there, John, but just Thais check those last couple of kicks there from George, but it looked like he had a bit of a limp going back into the corner.
Sit on the ground if you want. And you can wet. Ice pack on the left shin. Right? Relax. Up here. Stay nice and calm. Relax. It's fine. Alright, no problem. It isn't much. I need you to come forward again now. Then you start throwing the jab. Come forward. Double up the jab. Jab. Hook.
Good to see Paris Productions again right in the corner there, getting some footage of the fighters in each corner, and you might be able to hear some of the effects over the DVD. But if you want to get a copy of the DVD, you can contact Peter Iannazzo at El Toro Promotions or Paris Productions 0428 586 283 for the best videos in the business.
Dare I say that if you're watching this program now, you've already purchased the DVD.
Mate, that's a very, very, very good observation, but for the next ones, you can contact Paris Productions. Anyway, back to round 2. The Canadian sitting next to me here tonight, Johnny Cav. It's been a long night, John.
A nice high round kick by George.
Just plugging all the supporters there, John. I'm not going to let this one go now.
Yeah, nice work by George. A couple of punch combination and a step up knee.
Yeah, only the one knee allowed in the under K1 rules. Just a bit of a slip there.
Don't rush that one, George. Come on.
A nice round kick to the ribs by George Longinidis. Once again, slapping round kick. The rear supporting leg, which is a trademark of the Longinidis. Obviously, if Stand the Man has had a say in the training of George.
Good checking there from George.
We'll see him use the low kicks to great effect.
Tried to through 2 low round kicks and George checked them both perfectly. Nothing like, sure the boxers will be sitting back watching this one, just watching a bit of shin on shin action, mate. It doesn't get much harder than that.
Ooh, spinning back fist by George Longinidis, caught and not flush on the chin.
Yeah, good way to end the second round there. That's a trademark Longinidis technique as well, the spinning back fist.
Stop.
Nice high round kick by George Longinidis again, showing his flexibility in both his kicking legs.
Come back after the kicks. I want you to follow through your hands.
Kick to the thigh of the knock.
Good exchange. One of the things, certainly in the striking arts, mate, but also in the kickboxing or the K1 rules, is if your opponent's going to kick, you've got to counter quickly to negate any scoring techniques there. Certainly George looking a lot better condition than the Thai Anont. A lot of great corporate support here tonight for George as well. Another spinning back to Steve from George.
Yeah, that one just missing the mark, Johnny, but obviously after the success of the first one at the end of the first round, he knows that he's going to take his head off if he connects sweetly with one of those.
But it's not a technique the Thais will be used to. If he's had a predominantly Muay Thai background, or obviously boxing as well, the spinning back fist aren't under common occurrence. And there's 3 unanswered low leg kicks there from George, and it looks like it's worrying the Thai a bit.
Yeah, the Thai would want to start checking those low kicks, Johnny, or else he won't be standing for too much longer.
It's nice, George. Beautiful. George, stick there now. Stick there now. Come on. Let's go, Georgie. Let's go.
Attempted push front kick by Anont.
Let's go. In the clear spin. Come on, George. Come on,
Round kick to the ribs. Low kick is missing the mark as George now comes in. Misses with the roundhouse.
There you go, Johnny, into the third round. Good leg work there from George. Probably got him ahead on the scorecard at this stage. He's been peppering away at the lower legs of the Thai.
Very much a kick fight so far, Johnny, for the first couple of rounds.
Apart from George, a few spinning back fists, we haven't seen a lot of leather work. And George is peppering away at the lower legs. I think the time might be starting to feel there, Johnny. He's switching into southpaw stance.
Yes, I think you've got to be protecting that lead leg, Johnny. He looks like he's been hurt.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a distinct limp on him at the moment, so George will be firing away at that lead leg. But it's also a testament to the strength of George's kicks as well. His legs, whilst the Thai's checking the kicks, George is throwing them as well, so they're both connecting.
Attempted catch there of the kick by Anont, which referee Chris Anderson steps in, gives him a warning. That's not allowed under K1 rules.
Yeah, we clearly heard that at the start.
He's shaking underneath, you gotta go, George.
Another attempted spinning back fist, just missing the mark. As George tries once again, this time follows up with a nice roundhouse kick.
Second warning. Second warning. Don't grab the leg.
Not sure the Thai knows what he's getting warned for, but
well, he bows in acknowledgement, so as they resume.
Very impressed with George's leg skills at the moment, just peppering away the Thai's lower legs.
Yeah, he's really going to town with those low kicks, Johnny. Oh, that one did the damage. Oh, we see the Thai, he's hurt.
Referee Chris Anderson applying an 8 count.
He's looking a bit wobbly, John.
I don't know whether this is going to continue, Johnny. I think George might have done the damage.
No, when you see the fighter leaning on the referee to stand up, I think that's it. Show's over. Not
a good sign, John. I'll tell you what, that's a testament to George behind line Longinidis. It's not too often you see a Thai get beaten by TKO with leg kicks. So full credit to George. He's put on an impressive display here tonight. And TKO in the 4th round against Anont Donpradith from Thailand.
Well, the Bone Crusher had his legs crushed.
Unusual fight name for the Thai, but full credit to George. He just peppered away at those leg kicks, and you could see that the Thai was worried by them, and George just kept working away at him, and you could hear Stan calling out to him just to keep going low.
Great to see Peter Maniatis in centre ring from the KO Boxing Show on Channel 31.
Jesus Christ. All the glory and honour to him. There's no secret about that. Thank you.
The official time, 1 minute, 49 seconds in a round 4. Taking his perfect record of 12 bouts, 12 wins, and inside the distance, the Iron Lion, George Longinidis.
There you go, John, an impressive win to George Longinidis. I'd love to see him perhaps fight on some of the local kickboxing cards against some of the heavyweights going around at the moment. But, an impressive record, 12 fights for 12 wins.